Can I drop a Kyrie theory real quick?
Hit me.
So remember last year when his trade request kind of leaked and it was a little bit out of nowhere? And looking back, like a big part of it was he told the Cavs, you included me in all these trade discussions.
Yeah.
Is a similar situation happening with the Kawhi stuff? Like, is it possible the Celtics are talking to the Spurs like right now and they're like, yeah, we'll give you Kyrie, and a month from Kyrie's like, oh yeah, we'll trade.
I don't think that is a realistic option for the Celtics. I think a lot of people on the internet have put Kyrie into those talks.
Yeah.
And it's not something the Celtics have considered for even a minute, in part because Kyrie is so valuable in the conference finals and the finals, and that's where the Celtics kind of are right now.
But wouldn't you say Kawhi is more valuable?
I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't. I think that
This guy's
He's a top
Kyrie.
3 player,
No.
except in the conference finals and the finals.
Yeah.
that is
Kawhi's the Finals MVP.
I understand. I'm just saying that I think if you're trading for Kawhi, it's because you want to win a title, and I think if you want to win a title, you find a way to keep Kyrie too.
I just think here's the way I'd look
You're
at
getting
it.
selfish with the Celtics.
Yeah, here's the way I
Give up Hayward. You want to talk about Hayward? Put him in the talks.
I think Kawhi is more valuable than Kyrie in a final series. Didn't you just write in a column the other day that Kawhi is like every bit like an isolation scorer is like the best guys in the league?
absolutely is.
So he gives you that. He gives you the defense, and then beyond that, they both have their injury histories. Who would you rather pay for the next 5 years, Kawhi or Kyrie? Because they're both expiring.
I guess I was wondering, if I'm from San Antonio's side, do you want to trade for Kyrie? I mean, are you going to get an assurance that
yeah,
he's
well,
going to
that's
resign
that's
for
the
me?
other thing.
Well, he did. San Antonio was one of those early leaked destinations.
Yeah, well,
Right.
things have gone downhill a little bit for San Antonio in the last 12 months.
True.
The real question is Danny Ainge heartless enough to trade
Yes.
Gordon?
Yes.
We have proof
Hayward
of that.
is the guy you trade.
We have proof.
No, but I
But
don't
would
know.
Brad Stevens stop?
Stevens is
We
there,
know.
yeah. Like it's a tricky conversation, but that's the move. If you want to get crazy and go with the hot take Celtics trade, it's Gordon Hayward.
Look, Stevens plays the good cop here. I think he's in on it just with Danny. Look, you think Danny traded Isaiah
I
Thomas?
support it.
No, you know what I mean, though? Do
absolutely
you think he
support it.
traded Isaiah Thomas without checking with Brad first?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so there you go.
But
So Brad's in on it. He's
I don't-
complicit.
that-
You can't say he's
The
this great guy.
Isaiah thing was not even like a debate, probably.
No, it was a good trade.
They
I
all
mean, it
knew
made
what
sense.
What was up with his?
Well, it's easy to say that now, too, after seeing what the hell happened to Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah,
Well, they did end up firing their old
they
medical.
did.
staff.
The
Look,
whole
I
thing. That's
just think-
another, yeah. Let's talk about the Celtics.
Let's do it. Let's do
what
it.
really happened.
Well, I think if you're saying Brad Stevens easily the smartest coach in the NBA, he would trade Hayward for Kawhi, no matter what it means, given his previous relationship or the future of the franchise or the rest of it.
Yeah.
Perception, wouldn't he do it?
Well, let me ask you
character
this.
counts.
Let me ask you
too,
this.
man.
You can do Hayward for Kawhi, but you do it with the stipulation that you don't know what Kawhi is going to do next summer.
So you're renting Kawhi?
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm Boston, I'm feeling pretty good about that. And I'm not sure how much I would really want to have Hayward's contract. I mean, it's tough because we don't know where he's going to be. If he's 100% healthy, his contract's okay.
My thing is, I think if you get Kawhi now, you're certainly almost guaranteed a finals trip next year.
And he would want to stay at that point, wouldn't he? I mean, isn't the best sales pitch is winning, right? So if you're,
Yeah.
if you're confident,
He's won in San Antonio. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a little bit of a wild card. We can at least agree on that, right? Like, maybe winning isn't what he wants if he's driving a trade for the Lakers. Because I'd say if you keep Hayward, you might not have the immediate guarantee, but you're set up for a longer window of success.
All right, guys.
Look at my guy Kevin Herter.
Kevin, so let me
Kevin
say
heard
this
it
about
all.
Kawhi, too. If he moves on from the Spurs and forces this trade, I think his days on Team USA might be over, too. It's a 2-for-1.
oh,